So to recap, my try to make a winner function also requires a remove other function and a remove a or b function, as well as a remove winner function and a make winner function. And for these I'm going to require the animal, or maybe I should call this the selected animal, the thing that has been clicked, the animal that I'm trying to make a winner. And then I'm going to require to find the other, the one that I want to remove, and the two winners that I might want to remove one of. At the same time, the other is used here, but I also need to check if there are two winners. Good. I think I can code this. Let's see how hard it gets. To make it easier for myself, I'm going to write all the functions inside this try to make a winner, because I have a feeling that I'm going to need the closure. First off, change the animal to the selected animal, and then add the functions. The want to remove other, that takes another winner, or just let's call it the other, and then the function to remove a or b, that would take winner a and winner b. And finally also the function for removing the winner, that would take either other or winner A or winner B. So that would just be a winner animal of some sort. And then of course the function to make winner, make winner, and that would be an animal that could, any animal that could be made a winner, And this final one I know how to make, because that was what I used to do up here. Just setting the animal.winner to true. Same here goes for removing a winner. That would be taking the winner animal have a parameter and setting its winner to false. So that was the easy part. Now, to decide if I want to remove other or remove A and B, I should check, is there another of the same type, and or how many winners are there? So first let's see, can I get a list of all the winners? And that should be fairly easy, because if I take all the animals and then filter them by every animal where animal winner is true, that should give me a list of all the winners. And actually, since this is the entire statement, if this statement is true, then return true. And this statement is kind of, if it was if animal winner was false, then I would have to return false. If animal winner is true, then I would return true. So I just need to return what animal winner is. That gives me a list of all the winners. Let's console log it and make sure it works. And also, just for testing, and I'll add a comment here just for testing, I'll just make a winner of the selected animal, because otherwise I can't test anything. If I can't make anyone win, I can't see how many winners I have. So for now, it won't work yet. I have all the functions, but the rules are not implemented yet. So let's see how this goes. If we take a look at the code here, and we probably need the inspector, and we also need a bit more space up here. So if I select Horsey, is now a winner, and the array of winners is empty, or was empty before selecting Horsey. Lilo is also a winner, and now we have an array of Horsey, that was the old winner. When I select the third one, Mando, then I should get that there's an array of 2 winners. And it says here, yeah, there are 2. And it's Horsey and Lilo. Okay, so it works. I can see all the winners. If I remove Lilo, then nothing happens. Before trying to add another winner, trying to add Mia, I would still get an array of Horsey and Mando. They are now the winners. Excellent. So this actually also gives me the number of winners. That's the length of this array. And then I need to find the other winner of the same type as the selected animal. And well, I can't just refilter the winners again. So if I say const other, that's the winners dot filter, and that will be all the animals where animal dot type is the same as the selected animal dot type. And then let's change this to there are number of winners, that would be there are 0, 1 or 2 winners, and then console log the other winner is the other winner of this type is, and then we take the other, and that should give us, when I select Horsey, there are 0 winners, the other winner of this type is, and of course that's nothing. And so let's try and make a Mando is a cat. There are 1 winners, the other winner of this type is, and of course we have 2 winners, but when we selected Mando, there was only 1. So when we select Mia, then it says there are 2 winners, the other winner of this type is object. Oh yeah, so we would like to actually get the name of the other, that name. So let's see how that works. So we select Lilo and Mando, and then when I said Mia, the other winner of this type is undefined. Okay, I should get Mando. Let's try to just console log the other and see what that is. So Lilo and Mando and Mia, the other winner of this type is, and here it says, it's an array. I get an array of just 1 animal. Yes, of course, because filter gives me an array. I just want the first element of this array. Can I just shift it? Shift removes the first element and returns it. So if I filter and then shift, then I should get another object. Let's try that and see if that works. So first I have Lilo. Cannot read name of undefined. That's fine because it's undefined, doesn't exist. It doesn't work. It breaks. Let's just ignore that line then, and then console log. So Lilo, there were no winners, and the other one was undefined. And then it says Mando, there are 1 winners, and the other one is undefined. And there says Mia, there are 2 winners, and the other one was Mando. So let's try and make Lilo be 1, and then we add Scooby-Doo as the other. Then we said there were 1 winners, and the other was Scooby-Doo. Okay, so I got the other here. Sometimes it's undefined if there's no other, so I can use that to check here if there is another of the same type. Say if other, that should be enough, because I could say if other is equal undefined or not equal to undefined to make it completely sure. Yeah, that might be better. Okay, then console log. There can be only one winner of each type, and then I would call the function remove other with the other animal as parameter. And else, if the number of winners is greater than or equal to 2, it can never be more than 2 once our rules work, but just to be certain, we also check if there are by some odd reason more than 2 winners. And if there is, then console log there can only be 2 winners. And then we would need to remove A or B. And the 2 winners, that would be winners 0 and winners 1. The 2 animals in the array. Let's see if it works. We have Lilo, it's fine. And then we add Mando, that's also fine. And then we try to add Douglas, and then we say there can only be 2 winners. Good. And then we have Mando, and we also add Mia. And then we say there can only be 1 winner of each type. There are 1 winners. Yeah, let's get rid of this test here. That confused me. Good. Let's try it again. We add Mando. Then we add Mia. There can only be 1 winner of each type. So we would have to either remove Mando or ignore it and not add Mia. But let's say we remove Mando. Then we add Scooby-Doo. And that works. And then we go and add Horsey. And then we say there can only be 2 winners, so we would have to remove 1 of those. Let's say Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I think it works. The rules are there. Now I just need to implement it and also add the user functionality. Let's start with this remove other. Say ask the user to ignore or remove the other. And of course, if the user answers if ignore, do nothing. If remove other, do this here. And what do? We would say the other one we would call remove winner from the other, and then we would make a winner of the selected animal. So let's try and we don't put it here. This was just for testing. Let's get rid of that. And then here we have, of course, ask the user to ignore or remove A or B. And if the user ignores, if ignore, do nothing. If remove A, then we call the remove winner for winner A. And we make a winner of the selected animal. And else, or whatever we call it, yeah, let's say else, if remove B, then we remove the winner B, and we make a winner of the selected animal. This is getting very same-ish. In this one we can pretend that the user always selects remove other. So let's just go with there with where we only have one animal of a type. See if this will run when I go here, and then we click a dog. Nothing happens. Nothing at all. Ah, yes, of course. If there's no problem, we need the default else. There's no problem. We just make a winner of the selected animal. There's no problem at all. So let's see. The first one is select a horse. It's fine. Select a dog. That's also fine. Try to unselect the horse. Just make sure we don't have more than 2 because that will fail. We select the cat. That's fine. Then we select the dog. Unselect the dog. And when we select another cat, then it would tell us that there can only be one of a type, and it would unselect the other. Yeah, it works, and we can select the dog. And when we select the other dog, the first one should get deselected. Yes, it works. There can only be one winner of each type. Now I just need to build the user interface to let the user select between these functions.